Hey everybody, Rhadamant here. Thanks for tuning in to episode 62 of The Blades of Ragnarok, which originally aired live on Twitch. Let's get started. A very quick recap of what's going on. We have been raiding and Ancient Danger raiding, but more efficiently than before. We're only really grabbing stuff we absolutely want. We're leaving a lot behind. We have been going on quests, and currently we have some quests active. One quest is Friends Needing Help. They're here for 16 or 12 more days, rather. And they're sick with, they're just sort of laying here. Where are they? Here's one. Wild Turkey. Yeah, the other, because they went straight for my booze. All right, what else is going on? We also have taken a bunch of prisoners. We have Dog, Philippus, and down here, Zodo. And Dog, Philippus, and Zodo. Hold on, I'm trying to fix Yoda's cam there. Dog, Philippus, and Zodo are going to be some of our newest recruits when they agree to be recruited. I think the closest is Zodo at 4.5, so there's really not going to be a lot of time until he gets recruited, or she. And then Dog and Philippus, both females, are in the 20s. 21 and 20. Respectively. Oh my goodness, there is a lot of love in the activity feed for me. Thank you all. And cheers. You guys are the best. The absolute best. All right, other quests. We have offered a Thrumbo chase here. And right at the end of last episode, I just did something incredibly risky, which was to have a unqualified doctor do a ridiculous amount of high skill work, and it paid off. It paid off because Wolu here is a one architect bionic monster. So I am hoping to raid some more ancient dangers more quickly. Now the questions I have for you all. Obviously, I'm going to need to leave a considerable contingency of my guys here at home. To be able to tend the guests and also the prisoners and making sure that they don't escape. But the question is, of course, do we go for a Thrumbo hunt, a Thrumbo chase? Or do we prioritize the Ancient Danger spelunking or grave looting, whatever you want to call it? So let's immediately have you vote on that. Normally I don't do polls right at the start, but for all you early birds, you deserve something for your dedication. And also, of course, the ridiculous amount of love that you just showed. So, J-Dog, Tooth, Dub, Raptor, Glitch, Shield, Frank, Satyr. Oh, Satyr, it's good to have you back. Matt, Camasia, J-Dog, Orange Chaos, Divide by Zero, Trustin, and J-Dog yet again. Thank you. Or in Korea, this is the sort of love symbol. I like it. So, typing up the choices here, a simple 1 or 2. We've got this Orange Zebra's Thrumbo Chase. It does give us a legendary spear. Holy moly. Raptor Talon. Thanks for all the gifted subs. Look at all these new people that are getting subbed. And Zoranth subbing as well. Thank you all. Alright, why is my Ibex meat rotting? Oh, because it's in... Okay, we don't have storage space for it. Yeah, that makes sense. Alright, taking a quick look at my problem here. What I need to do is to start grinding Cribble space program. Grinding out kibble because we have just a truly absurd amount of meals, or not meals, absurd amount of meat. But why are my doctors not, or cooks not cooking? Because Scarred. All right, Scarred, you got in a social fight? Yeah, well, you started it, I'm sure. Maybe you didn't, but I'm gonna force them to cook, and I'm gonna take everyone off bed rest because right now we have a severe lack of people actually doing their jobs because everybody wanted to punch one another like morons. My goodness, Raptor Talon. You had to make an even number? You could have stopped at 2 additional, but sure. Thank you. It's too bad I don't have my Raptor Talon mug. How did @Yoda work? Well, welcome, words. I'm not sure how you just added a person that isn't in the chat, but fantastic. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. We're just going to make a whole bunch of kibble because I have all this meat that's gonna spoil anyway. As you can see, it's already starting to spoil. Medical emergency. Oh, yes. Yes, Mr. Dog. Edith, could you do your job? Oh, you know what? You did your job. Never mind. Edith, I forgive you. Hey, Chelsea, thanks for gifting out a sub as well. You could just type it doesn't stop you? Yeah. There's probably like someone on the platform named Yoda who's going, how did I just get a ping from this random dude playing a game I've never heard of? Or maybe not, because it's a trademark and maybe they have it banned. Prisoners are indeed still starving. Some of that is actually because I had my bed rest set up high and my wardens have been getting into social fights. As soon as Wolu is done with the anesthesia, if you all, and you're still voting, you're still welcome to vote because it's a fairly close vote. It's only a vote difference of 6. But if you want to vote on whether I go for Ancient Dangers or Thrumbo chasing, I could probably do both, but I want to know what is my priority. What should I prioritize? At the moment, we are researching shields, and then once shields is done, I'll have you all vote on what goes next as well. And hey, Yoda, you're on. Give him your good side. There you go, buddy. Knock, thanks for gifting out a sub as well. It's your first time? Well, I appreciate it. I really, truly do. Ancient Danger is pulling out ahead. It's now like a almost 2/3 majority of people don't want me to be Ancient Dangering. I could dig it. Yoda just had a big old breakfast. He was very cuddly this morning. He would not stop nuzzling me. And you know what? I didn't mind it. I did not mind it. So Wolus almost have critical Luciferium need. A hydrate? I don't mind if I do. Double hydrate. That sounds like chugging hot coffee. Nothing feels better than that. This is my like 3rd mug of coffee today. It's going to be a somewhat caffeinated day. I actually had the last hour of this stream that was supposed to air on YouTube bug out on me, which sucked because then I had to re-render it, re-upload it, and all that. And I finally got it done at 3 in the morning. I figured if there was YouTube watchers out there that wanted to get caught up, ketchup. Yeah, some ketchup and mustard. Wanted to get caught up so that they could watch the stream. I needed to get the episode out, so, you know, I went to sleep at 3 in the morning. Hey, but good news is, the wife got vaccinated today. So, I was quite pleased by that. I have not been yet, because it's not my turn. But it was hers, so she had to wake up nice and early this morning to go drive out and get a needle in the arm. I don't know why they keep calling it like shots in arms. They just keep rephrasing it shots in arms, and it's like, hey, if you have a needle phobia, maybe the term shots in arms is like one that is a little scary. But she said she didn't even feel it. And then the nurse that gave her her vaccination was like, "You made it," which was pretty awesome. Unfortunately for her, you know what this means. Anytime that one of us has to be out in public, i.e. like, you know, going to pick up takeout or curbside pickup for groceries or whatever, I have a pretty good excuse to make it her. I won't do that to her, but plus there's a lot of other errands that I have to run for myself, like going to the hardware store. You know, gotta buy the hardware because I can't send her for it. She won't know what to buy. I did joke. I made the dad joke of like, hey, when you're in there, can you buy me some blinker fluid? That one went whoosh over her head. So yeah, she is a teacher. She's a teacher, and in the state of North Carolina, they are like phase 3, I think. I have to re-look this up, but because I know it's kind of not my time, I haven't bothered to look it up. But you know, it went like medical and first responders and the frontline workers, and then you know, we're finally on teachers, and then after teachers are going to be people with pre-existing conditions. Oddly enough, I saw in the news that somehow or another, don't ask me how, because it doesn't make sense to me and it actually boggles my brain, but somehow or another in North Carolina, smoking 100 cigarettes in your entire lifetime is a pre-existing condition. And I saw that on Reddit. Again, I don't know how true it is, but what a weird thing. Yeah, YouTubers are last. I don't mind. I really don't. I can make my living from my office, which, according to you, doesn't exist because of my green screens, but yeah, I don't have to be out to make a living. Unlike a lot of relatives that I have that do need to put themselves out there in considerable danger, and it really makes me nauseous. It really does. It's not a good feeling. I am just sending, if you're wondering what I'm doing right now, I have so much garbage in my inventory that I want to send that along to my neighbors. All these Danaxes and whatnots. Yoda doesn't have a treats thing because he literally just ate breakfast, and he has no portion control. So if I gave him treats, he would eat until he vomited. And I don't really want him to vomit on me. It wouldn't make my day better. All right, so here's some garbage that I can send to my allies. I'm just loading it up as like garbage control. Hillary, thanks for the resub and welcome. And Zayla, Evil Runner, Shield, Orange Chaos, thanks for gifting out subs and bits. I appreciate it. Yeah, the response to the Reddit post about how smoking 100 cigarettes in your entire lifetime put you as like a priority for the vaccine. Everyone was like, all right, new challenge. I have to smoke 100 cigarettes this week. It's what a weird thing. And then some of the more sensible people respond and they're like, hey, I'm like a smoker. I've smoked for 20 years. In no way should we be put ahead of anyone else. We put ourselves here. We smoked. It was our decision or whatever. So at this point, Wolu, you, sir, are going to get recon armor, and I'm going to force it on you. There was a YouTube comment. Oh boy, was it Orange Chaos? I think Orange Chaos, you mentioned, was this you that mentioned that everyone's set to herbal medicine, but I don't have any herbal medicine in my hospitals? Okay, it was you. This was just from memory. I forgot to write it down. All right, so I'm going to put another bench in here, or another shelf in here I'm going to pick 2 more. One for herbal meds and one for bionic parts. So Wolu's anesthesia is still wearing off. Boy, does that take a while. But my prisoners here no longer have like critical food needs. So we're going to be able to recruit them a little bit more easily, I think. Because I have so many medical trainers. I have five medical trainers. Have you ever seen so many medical trainers? I mean, you probably have, I'm sure. But having 5 of one type is just like insane. Did you see flirting with the prisoner? Let's see. Not that one. Not this one. No. Someone was flirting with someone, but it wasn't a prisoner. Maybe it was wild turkey or, I'm gonna rename this one. Your new name is, NyQuil. Because you refuse to take drugs and you like to sleep during the day. So I'm gonna name you NyQuil. I don't know, it's the first thing that came to my mind. So this shelf here is going to be for manufactured medicine of herbal type. And then this one is going to just be for body parts. Oh, the pod is ready, and as you can see, it has really made a lot more space in this this stash. Oh, that's not that pod. Here it is. Launch. So this is 11 rep, and I have 90 with them. Let's see if I can't, Edith, before you hit the sack there, let me see if I can't call them in for a favor and then give them more rep. Trade caravan, loot trader, because the loot trader has been awesome. I love the loot traders, they're amazing. All right, so then we just used up some, yeah, we're down to 75, good. And bring us back up. Okay, we're back up to 86. We're about to get shield research done. So the next thing is for you all to decide what's next research. I'm not going to include everything because honestly the list is too big, but I will include the things that I think are most useful. So, I'm going to add drugs in case we want to do more drugs. Hydroponics, if you guys think I should go hydro. I don't have a lot of components to go hydro, but I would do it if you voted on it. We could transition over nutrient pace meals, so I'm just gonna abbreviate that to NPMs instead of cooking for ourselves. That is up to you. Let's do specialized limbs. Sure. Oh, and there's the indicator that I'm done. And charge weapons. I'm just going to call it charge weapons rather than pulse charge munitions. Okay, so there's the subset. I know I left a ton of things off this list, but yeah, that's the list. All right, Mr. Wolu. Why do you move it? What is it? Why are you only moving at 5'9"? I know you have anesthesia, but how are you not faster? What is going on? Well, I'll wait till the anesthesia gets removed. So our pets here are losing skill due to a lack of training. That would be animal handle. And Freya, I guess that's weird actually. I guess sin it's your kind of your only priority. You're not keeping up with it? Is the only thing I can imagine. And I'm gonna queue up you know, it's a pretty tight tiebreaker. So I'm gonna leave the poll up. I don't really know which way to go. It's non-obvious to me. Oh, we just scanned some plasteel. Nice. So I got plasteel there. Is that the only thing I've ever scanned? Is a note of plasteel? Is Sin on priority clean? Oh yeah, you know what? She is. She was on 1 clean, not 2. And that's because I was punishing her, I think, for starting a social fight, and I forgot to unpunish her. It's ultimately my bad. And I'll fix it. So it looks like drugs is pulling out ahead. What I'm gonna do is a bit of a tiebreaker poll. Between drugs and charged weapons. Now, drugs was leading, so I'm only gonna just... I'm not even gonna worry about putting it in. We can just be idle. But between those two choices, what you feel? Alright, Wolu. Wolu is now... There it is. There it is. Normal speed here. All right, so he is going to be off. I'm going to launch him to go do some ancient dangers. That's what you voted on, so that's what you get. So let's send him. It is Jogist, so it's a little bit too warm to give him meals because they'll decay. I'll give some meals and then some Pem. A mix. 2 meds, 1 extra Lucy, 1 wake up go juice, a masterwork bedroll, and that's it, I think. Check his stone skin mod. Yeah, it does slow him down, I know. It slows him down by 15% or whatever. That's why I knew that he was not going to be as fast as he was before, but it will protect him. As you can see, his sharp defense is 200%. Now, what I might do is I might take out the stone skid mod and tinker with it to try to get him max sharp defense without sacrificing too much speed. But I don't want him to get killed, so... What's funny to me is I wanted to send him on this quest, and he decided to just take a nap. Yeah, actually, let's just let him rest, and we'll go out in the morning. I think ultimately he's a little right. Yeah, given what has happened to Modred and to Sven, prioritizing speed over defense, they have, well, they're dead now, right? So that's why I'm doing the opposite here. I'm prioritizing defense over speed because I don't want to lose anyone. So yeah, we'll see to that. Wow, so much kibble. Okay, well, drugs it is. You've made your preferences clear. I was going to put body parts in here, so let's see. Body parts of bionics or architects. We'll have on this bench. It's too bad I can't just be like, Resmec serum. Yes, give it. Give it here. Yeah, speed is good armor until it doesn't work. Until you get a little wounded and you can't run. And you have to stop and fight. And then it's no longer good armor. Do we want to do a prediction for the Ravager armor? Why not? If you all like predictions. All right. Let's say 2 minute. And Wolu, you are good to go? No, you're not. Ready to launch. What, I removed him? Last I checked, I didn't remove him, so... Cancel. Maybe I never added him in. Which is why he went to sleep. That would be 100% the reason why this didn't work. Okay. Cool. Well, I guess it's going to be one of those days, huh? Wake up, go juice, meds, and food. Send. Knots crafting is 20. It's been 20 for quite some time. So basically it's the question of, will he get inspired and make a legendary or make a masterwork? Because I think his chance of masterwork is slimmer than his chance at everything else, but that doesn't necessarily mean it won't happen. Godspeed, Wolu. And settle. So I was asked, what is the actual chance to find Resmec serum? And honestly, I don't know. I don't know. And the issue is with the introduction of all of the Viking stuff, the items that can be found, the Mjolnir, Striker, and the like, I don't know how that changes it. I don't even know. I haven't looked at the code of what the chance is anyway, because I never went code digging that deep. But here's the typical technique. So if you're new and you haven't seen me do Ancient Dangers, my technique is to just claim everything on the map to find them. Because if they're in a mountain, they'll pop, like right here. This is one. And then once the Ancient Danger robots or insects come out, sometimes they just attack claimed objects anyway instead of you. Figuring out what the exit point is. So Wolu's exit point is west. And then finding a corner of the Ancient Danger that you can break, where you can exit to the west quickly. The chance is better than an asteroid hitting my monument. You're right. And yet you're wrong in a way. So Calm Thoughts is kind of a nice mood bonus, and we only have one scyther in here, and it's not it's a non-hostile scyther. There's also a possibility of there being nested dangers, so I'm gonna pop into the other nest, but this scyther can't catch me. You know, I'm significantly faster than a scyther, so. Okay, so it was just a grave. Hello, scyther. You're resetting already. Already? I know, so rude that you were, oh, you did catch up to me because I was in the dark. But now I'm not in the dark. I'm in the 6 a.m. daylight here, and you can't catch me anymore. So that plink off of my armor is exactly why I have the stone skin, because it couldn't hit me. Okay, a little bit of a fire in our farm. And I will try to, like, min-max the armor that I have. It's possible to get a little bit more bang for my buck if, Really? I'm still in combat? If, maybe I do tough skin or something else. We'll see. We'll have to figure out exactly what the perfect ratio is. All right, Wolu. It's time to move. Is this Rocket on Lucy? Oh, yeah. Wolu is a Lucy addict for sure. And that's how I'm just hopping. He also has an architect leg and a bionic leg, but that's how I'm hopping from Ancient Danger to Ancient Danger quickly. He does need telekinesis. He needs skip to be able to skip items to him. That's actually one of the things I was hoping, if Sven gets revived, that I can turn him into a skip raider. Because how do you stop a skip raider being able to bend items with his mind? Now, the only problem with that is after one Ancient Danger of, like, skipping items out, you probably don't have enough psi focus. But because we are technically tribal, any of the animatries that we happen upon, we can always just pray at. So there's quite obviously one Ancient Danger there. And there's one up here. See if we have 3. 2's the kind of normal max, but I've seen 3 before. No, I think it's just the 2. All right, what's our exit point? It is west. All right. Let's see how this is coming along. So these prisoners here, 17, 11, and 0. Zodo's just about ready. Awesome. I don't know why I'm still getting skid hardening, but nothing in this Ancient Danger is worth risking my hide over. I mean, the Masterwork Assault Rifle's nice, but not worth messing with a... oh, they're trying to mess with me. And cue the music. All right. Nothing worth sticking around here for. Although, yeah, bye-bye. And if you're wondering why I'm not taking the time to fully loot these things, it is simply because we voted on it. We had a little bit of a poll about how much effort to fully loot, and that was what, last stream? And the net result of that poll was basically we make some effort to grab the most valuable stuff, but we don't really risk ourselves because we have lost a few people to trying to be completionist and getting every little last item, and it's just not worth it. You know. What is our needs? Okay, we do have rest needs coming up. Our exit point is west, as it should be. There's obviously one ancient danger right here. Might be the only one. Yeah, I could see the argument for having camera plus. I don't particularly care for camera plus, but it would make searching for ancient dangers a little bit easier. A power claw and luciferium. The Lucy might be worth it. I don't care much for power claws. Maybe I'll take it. Sorry, Pikeman. I'm taking it because back home we do have a few Vikings that are missing thumbs. And a power claw is not a terrible way to make up for a thumb. Okay. So, you are going to be tired. So, I think what I'm going to do... No, he has enough rest to hit one more. Yeah, I did just walk in and steal it. That they had no chance of even stopping me. He just walked in and walked out. The smoothest criminal that Helheim has ever seen. You know what I just noticed is the Thrumbo Hunt's really not that far away. I'll probably go do the Thrumbo Hunt. Just because they're fun. And Thrumbos are they're a good time. Oh, I guess we needed Luciferium, or maybe I right-clicked wrong. But we have enough Luciferium that using a little bit of it that I didn't need is not a problem. Unless I took the wake up. Did I take wake up? Yeah, I took the wake up. Okay. Well, he's not going to be tired now. He's going to be amped. Ready to go. At least he didn't get addicted from my misclick. I don't even think there's an ancient danger here. Nope. There is not. Alright, Walu, time to exit. Lame. Right below me, I don't see any ancient dangers here. There are none. Yeah, it was just like slate, part of a slate, partial slate sandstone mountain or something like that. I wish they were easier to spot, but they wouldn't be ancient if they were easy to find, right? Oh, let's pause a second. Zodo just got recruited. So, taking a look at the clock, let's say in 4 minutes. Whoa, that was unfortunate. In 4 minutes, I'm going to do the Zodo raffle. Or better yet, when I'm done ancient dangering on this map tile, I will do the Zodo raffle. And there's 2 ancient dangers here. So all you got to do is type something, and all of the subscribers that type something in the chat are eligible for 15 minutes. Basically, it's a 15-minute rolling window of eligibility. All right, this time, let's not accidentally take drugs. Our exit point is west. So let's go for south first. And Miss Zoto, you are a brawler psychopath. So let's give you a kill happy sword. A psychopath with a kill happy sword seems perfectly reasonable to me. Setting her up as a brawler indeed. Let's move her to the front. She's going to start wearing brawler stuff, and she is going to be given the name Viking, because all of her Vikings get the name Viking before they're assigned. Give her a bed, and that's it. That's all I have to do. So once I'm done with these ancient dangers, I'll do the little bit of a raffle, and best of luck to all of you. We've got a flat screen TV and Luciferium, and these mechs here are hostile, so they're gonna try to kill me. Am I still high on wake up? Yeah, I am still high on wake up, so my move speed is 7. So if they are trying to kill me, I have a limited window of time for me to get to the top, the top ancient danger and crack that open. Brawler doctors are a bit of an issue. You're not wrong, but I'm also adding other doctors. I have Dog coming in, who's going to be another brawler doctor, and Philippus, who's going to be another brawler. So we're going to have a much higher ratio of brawlers, meaning that our brawlers should get less hurt. Additionally, we have stone skin and recon armor and stuff like that. So the hope is that I keep them a little bit better protected. Cork and Cork, thanks for the follow. And Umaro as well. And Ennio, thanks for the resub. Okay, Doomsday Launcher. It's got my attention, but I don't know. It's gonna be a tricky one because they're also sitting on top of it. How long do I have until the other mechs are upon me? Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna fight and take them out. Really? You hit me in the jaw? Oh, this is taking a lot of swings. That's embarrassing. All right, mech, please leave. The Doomsday is too heavy, so I'm going to drop the Power Claw. Still too heavy. How heavy is this? This is, what, 8? And I'm at... Okay, I just need to drop some Hem. Load it up. And we're good. Clean steel. Well, not perfectly clean. I did get socked in the jaw. A Prison Break by Philippus. Hey, NyQuil. And Wild Turkey. This is not how to treat your guests well, because they'll get injured, but they are also the least likely to immediately super murder my prisoner, because they don't have weapons. And then Knot's gonna get behind her. Yeah, I don't think you're breaking out of that prison. Have I ever broken a bone in real life? Yes, I have. Oh no, we're punching off all our toes. Really, guys? Really? Did not finish the armor. No. he has not. I can force him to do it. He's taking his sweet time. All right, Wolu is full. He doesn't have any more carry weight, so I'm going to head home. And I'm going to ditch the power claw. I don't really need it. So I'm going to abandon and head back. Okay, fight music's over. And it's raffle time, as Shield has informed you all. Oh, you know what? My giveaway, I'm going to give you 60 seconds. My giveaway was set to 5 minutes, not 15 minutes. So if you haven't typed something in the last, let's say 4 minutes, type something else. Do you like Raffles? Here's something that you can vote in. It was set incorrectly, so. And it is indeed a subs only. Yeah, it's just one of the very, very few perks I have at my disposal to give out to people that support the channel. I don't have a lot that I can do for y'all. Not at the scale that you support me, so the least I could do is have a subs only. And one more minute and we'll roll out the... I love how we picked 2 different toes on 2 different feet. It's so annoying. It's so annoying. Do Village, it's okay, we support you regardless. I appreciate that, Ron. I appreciate that. Okay. Well, the rigged raffle is gone, and then the giveaway is for Quirozilla. So, that's a name. Wow. Quirozilla. What, I love the name. If you'd like to pick a Viking name, or really any name whatsoever, as long as it's, you know, family friendly, go ahead and pick whatever name you want for your great memory, psychopath, intellectual melee Viking here. And if you have, I hadn't done the work priorities, but let me get that done. I think she's going to be... So she has some medical passions, but I don't know if she's going to be my primary doc, because... No, I guess she could be. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to have you start going ham on the doctoring. Let's invest some real, something real into you. Medical 13. That'll have to do. Actually, I'm going to bring you out one more. Boom. Medical 15. Alright, that's awesome. What else? So we have Bionic Leg to install. The next thing I wanted to do, instant best doc, yeah. I mean, that's what that is. It's like downloading information from the Matrix or something. So I'm going to give you a name because you haven't told me what to name you. I'm going to call you Mibba, which is just your character's name for now. And then if you want to change your name, just tag me or message a mod. Wolf of Deceit, thanks for the resub. And Rob's as well. Welcome, guys. And Shield, thanks for gifting a sub out to Ron. So of my other docs here, we've got Dog. Dog started with slightly higher med, so Dog is going to get 2 of the other med side trainers and become probably roughly as good as Mibba here. Eydis. I hope that's how you pronounce it. Means good luck, so you're hoping she doesn't die right away? I am hoping too. One thing I'm sort of confused about, did I screw up the brawler queue? Why is she not wearing a helmet yet? Armor, headgear. Why am I not using the Ravager helmets? I was making the leather ones. What's wrong with the Ravager helmets? I mean, I know it makes you less accurate with shooting, but if you're a brawler, who cares, right? So here's the leather helmets. Wait, where are Ravager helmets? The hell is a Ravager helmet? Was that armor? Yeah, that was probably armor, right? All right, let me double check. What is going on here? Headgear. Ravager helmet. A simple metallic helmet. Oh, you know, it's probably made on the smithing table. Yeah, okay, yeah, here it is. So Ravager helmets have a cover of 37. Guardian helmets have a cover of 49, which is obviously better, so I wouldn't do Ravager over Guardian. Recon armor helmets have a cover of 92, so yeah, I'm not gonna be... Yeah. I won't be using them, clearly. So, some other questions I have for you all. I have 2 bionic legs, and who is it going to go to is the question. So, I'm going to just write down... I'm going to write down the people that have injuries to their legs, like Freya. And Eydis, you're going to be passed over this time because you have 2 fully functioning legs with no injuries or whatever. Bionic Spine does not protect anything. Edith has a peg leg. That's actually quite a liability. Sin, wow, everybody has leg problems. Naz. This is going to be a big poll. Arna's fine. Thora's fine. And, okay. So, the top 2 choices in this poll, the top 2 are going to get bionic legs because I have 2 bionic legs to surgery. As far as I can tell, I have 2 bionic legs and a bionic arm. So after this is going to be for bionic arms. And my bionic arms could go to Thora, who's missing a thumb. Edith, who's missing a thumb. Just those 2. So it'll be a toss-up between Thora and Edith. They're both missing thumbs. Can you imagine how difficult it is to do everything with your hand without a thumb? My God, that would be terrible. Yeah, the reason why I'm not using Guardian armor is the dodging problem. So the Guardian armor here probably does cover the neck. It does. But it has a base armor of 76, and it costs metals, which doesn't in any way make it comparable to a recon armor, which also costs metals with more sharp. Recon armor doesn't slow you down, and if you take a look at Guardian armor here, not only, oh, that's not Guardian armor, not only does it significantly slow you down, a ridiculous amount, but then you don't ever dodge either. Your dodge chance goes to hell. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be slowly rolling out recon armor for everybody so that we have neck coverage. Maybe we can set up a new cleaner. Yeah, well, the new person, right? She's gonna be doctor, but then when she's not docking, she's gonna be cleaning. All right, here comes the loot trader, a niece of Arna. Please have good stuff. And please, Storyteller, don't immediately kill my loot trader like you usually do. So, aesthetic nose, cornucopias, some skill trainers I don't really care for, prestige armors, a power claw, animal and art skill trainers, some sculptures, some construction trainers. No, there's nothing too sexy. Is the armor done? Yes, it's done. I don't know where it went, but because I wasn't alerted that it was masterwork, it's got to be non-masterwork. Yeah, it's only good quality. So, unfortunately, Those that predicted it was going to be less than masterwork, you were correct. Womp womp. Yep. Maybe I can get, here we go. We're making recon armors now. Helmets for, Eydis. Hope I'm pronouncing that right. Let me clear these out. Jesus. There's a lot of garbage on the screen. Yeah, not always able to give us the gold. So, Freya and Eydis, I'm gonna redo this because it was almost a three-way tie, where Knut was up there too, with 8 votes. So go ahead and cast your votes. Who gets these legs? I know it's a redoing of the old poll, but it was too close to call. Why is our... What is going on here? Why is our pets picking fights with hares when it has access to a bucket full of corpses to eat? I don't know. Alright, looks like Eydis is, so far, one of the leaders here. So she needs a left leg. So here is Bonnet left. She's going to even clean up the hospital a little bit. And then Eydis, please don't screw this up. I know you're a little drunk. Well, no, you're not actually drunk. You just have tolerance. Bada bing, bada boom. And we reclaimed that one peg that was, you know, removed. Okay, so Eydis has one of the legs. It looks to me like Freya's going to take the other. Sorry, Knut. What's funny is Knut's making all the legs, but he never uses them. So I'm going to kick Wild Turkey out of the bed and operate on Freya. Wolu's finally home, bringing home a Doomsday Launcher, among other things like another Persona Sword, which is going to be good because we are potentially adding a whole bunch of additional brawlers to our crew. Yeah, she would pretty much have to roll a crit fail, which is still granted 2%, but she would have to roll a crit fail to fail at that. You're not wrong. The chance was pretty high. Pretty high for success. And here's Freya's. One missing toe, so we install a whole leg. RimWorld logic, right? Now, the next question is, who gets the arm? So the choices here, just as a reminder, we have Thora, who's missing a thumb, and then we have Eydis, who's missing a thumb. And I'll probably end up trying to heal everybody, you know, trying to get bonding parts for everybody, but it's just who gets the first one. Thora looking like. I could dig it. So she needs a right bionic arm. Eydis, you are getting a lot of mileage already. And, oh yeah, the war merchant. Eydis. The loot merchant. Actually, the loot merchant didn't really have anything I totally wanted, but I'm going to trade with them anyway. But then we also have a war merchant here too. Thank you, war merchant, for reminding me of the loot merchant, because I would have forgotten. Or, you know, Ducks here reminded me too. And it's a kin of Naz. Everybody's related to Naz. All right, here we go. So, taking a look, they have got a female wolfhound I could buy. What else? I'm gonna buy their advanced components and regular components because I'm really low on components. I'm always low on components. I don't need the... I'm going to probably... Now, yeah, I'm going to sell the intellectual skill trainer. I really don't need one. Sell all my thrumbo horns. No, never mind. It's almost perfect price there. Okay, yeah, that works out. Is there like a tiny something that I could buy to even it out? Yeah, 1 plasteel. And our rep's gone up by 4 because of that trade. Nice. Yeah, I'll continue the search for resurrection as soon as Wolu isn't about to have a mental break. It's not doing so good. I don't need to buy the gold because I have hundreds of it. And every time we go on a legendary grave raid, we'll get more gold. Not that they're offered all the time, but they're offered enough. All right, so Thor did end up getting the arm. So now, what do we do next? The Thrumbo Chase quest or more grave raiding? And Eydis here, let's go trade with the War Merchant. I do believe that I have a bunch of weapons that I did not gift out that I could sell. It's warning me that she's not healthy enough, which is just a lie. They have a bunch of wargs. Wargs are really, really hard to train. So I'm not going to buy the wargs for that reason. Because they lose their training pretty quick. So you have to keep retraining them constantly, which is a lot of manual labor that I just don't care to invest in. Why do I have a random bird parka? Where did that come from? Okay. Yeah. Oh, that's probably good enough. Sell another shirt. All right, there we go. It's a lot of silver. So it looks like the Thrumbo Chase is what you want me to do next. I could dig that. What is, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to remove Wolu's Stone Skin Gland just to see what his armor's at without it. To see if it's worth possibly giving or possibly making a lesser gland or removing it altogether. So Eydis, this is on you again. I know you're doing a lot of heavy lifting here. Maybe pick a new Psycaster. I can have that be up for vote. So without that Stone Skin Gland, he's at 120. Okay, so maybe what we'll do is there's 3 tiers, right? There's Tough Skin. The Tough Skin here does not slows you down 5% for 35 sharp. The Armor Skin slows you down 10% for 52. And then the Stone Skin is the best, but it slows you down the most. I'm gonna, because he is grave robbing, I will go for speed for him. Yeah, I'll go for speed for him. Hey, Ray Rock. Thanks for the resub. Welcome. You're the same Ray Rock that's on the Patreon credits, right? You're that Ray Rock? I can't imagine there's too many Ray Rocks, but if I'm wrong, I apologize. Okay, cool. Well, welcome, man. I don't see you here often, but it's awesome to have you. Oh, I also bought a Wolfhound, so needs a name. Looking at the clock, let's say 4 minutes. 5 minutes past the hour, top of the hour. And little needs a name is gonna, well, need a name. So if you are a subscriber of mine and haven't typed something in the last 11 minutes and would like a warhound named after you, chat me up. The Thrombo Chase is what you all voted on next. I'm gonna head out for the Thrombo Chase first thing tomorrow morning. I don't think leaving at 4 p.m. is gonna make for a good chase. And taking a look at these prisoners here, we have got 7 and 3. They are soon to follow. Did I forget to queue up next research? I had, and you all voted on drugs, right? So let's do psychite refining first, so that we can start making our own go juice. Hey, buddy. Hey, Mr. Yoda. Maybe I want a pet tusk. Thank you for watching the Blades of Ragnarok episode 62, which originally aired live on Twitch. If you would like to catch a live stream, go to Rhadamant.com for all the stream information. If you have any feedback for me, let me know in the comments below. Keep in mind that there's 4 hours left of this stream yet to air. Thank you all so very much for watching. I'll catch you next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell.